What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another anime Vanguard video. Now in this video here, as you guys can tell here by the update log, we have finally gotten our goat Broly. And we also have Frieza here. I think that's Gogeta. That's a different version. We also have Stark here, and apparently we have some new items. A remote that opens, Broly's belt, face pod, new jacket, new dungeons, new world lines. I did see on the update log that apparently Stark is a world line unit, so we'll definitely be doing that, but not for this video. But yeah, if you guys have been like watching my TikToks, you guys do know that I did have a Vegeta here because he's ready to go. And yeah, I think he's supposed to get a Vanguard evolution. So yeah, let's go first check if he can even be evolved. Ooh, this is a nice little looking sheet. I actually like that. Hey, wait, before we actually get into that, let's actually look at some codes that we have here. All right, so first code here is gonna be, I forgot that they hit it under profile, but yeah. So first code is going to be delayed update. If you guys didn't know, this update did get delayed by 1 day, and I think I'll take 100 rerolls this compensation. Definitely worth it. So thank you, Sysef. So Angry Man, second code. 20 rerolls again, 463 rerolls. Now luckily we won't be having to use any of them, more Phoenix shards, and yeah, luckily we won't have to use any of them because we have Monarch. All right, enough yapping, we need to look at this Vegeta evolution. Vegeta, come on out. 90%, okay. Whoa, he becomes Broly. Are you serious? Luckily it doesn't seem like we had to sacrifice him, so I was really hoping it wasn't going to be that Igor situation, but luckily we got blessed here. Definitely do need to give him some better stats, and I'll give you guys like a little backstory. He was one of my first monarchs, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he was my first monarch, and Saber was my second. Broly looks super cool. A green Vanguard color. That's really cool. I'm not gonna lie, still a little salty that we didn't get Vegeta turning into the Vanguard, but that's all fine with me. Broly is still a really sick unit. I still love him. I haven't seen too much of the Dragon Ball series, but you know, he just looks really cool. So how do you get Broly's belt? Man, that's a lot of green essence stones. Ooh, and it's just gold. It's not even takedowns either. Okay, that's fine. I think I have like quite a few chests because I was trying to get myself a second Kaguya. So you can just open this up. They're like stocked up on green essences. Perfect. 3,000 and damn, for flower seed. Not gonna be able to get shiny Kaguya anymore, but that's more than fine. And I'm pretty sure, oh yeah, see, yeah, they do have new dungeons. Peak loading screen, bad. Nothing seems really too new here, if I'm being honest. Probably was still in the middle, but yeah. Okay, here we go. We have Frozen Volcano. Huge jacket, a jacket adorned by a fusion. This is for, is that Rojita, I'm pretty sure. Space pod, more rerolls. Definitely might be tackling that pretty soon. More gold and Chili. I'm not seeing the item though. I do see a remote, and this kind of reminds me of the key from the Sunju quest. It looks like we have some quests here to do. Rojita Super out of 1, Lord Frieza, Emperor out of 1, and Roku 3 out of 1. Now I'm assuming just by these parentheses, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just gonna have to evolve these guys. And I'm not sure how we're gonna get Vegeta, but we'll work on that. I think Frieza, he was a mythical unit, so we can probably get him off a banner. And Roku, I surprisingly do have. Yeah, I do have. Cool. And I heard you have the materials from 2, so we should probably do that. But before we do that, let's go ahead and look at the map. All right. Ooh, they changed the UI too. Looks really clean. We got Dragon Balls here, which is something a little interesting. But man, this map looks sick. Oh wait, and who's over here fighting? I'm pretty sure I saw this in the trailer. Kind of hear him like clashing a little. Is that Broly, Gogeta? I'm assuming Vegeta as well. That looks really insane. I'm being honest. Oh wait, these guys are getting through. Definitely need to place someone here as soon as I can. Who do I actually want to place here? You know what? I'm gonna place Griffith. Just because I have Monarch on him, and I know he does like 700k. And if you guys didn't know, I got Monarch on him, so definitely something really nice to see. But he's a super. Oh, you're spawning in already. Where you at? We're over here. I think you can hold out for a bit, but let me just put a Sukuna here just in case, honestly, just in case. Give him a one upgrade just in case, just to make sure he doesn't get deleted. Okay, of course, as soon as I said that he got deleted, it's actually insane. Good thing we can place him down again though. Race is over here though. What is going on? Place him here though, just to make sure he gets some damage done. I swear he was like over here. He like kind of TP'd, or is he bug? Let me see. Go to bosses. Or now he's the only damage some, which is a little concerning. So I'm assuming TPs are on the map, so we definitely got to keep our guard up a bit. Oh wait, we got 1 Dragon Ball. So I'm assuming killing Frieza gave us that Dragon Ball. And if we're going based off the anime series, we need 7 Dragon Balls just to do something. We can't do anything yet, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and skip for now just because it might be a little boring just watching me do this. If you guys are new to my channel, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing, of course, because I'm definitely going hard at this summer. I mean, not summer, so I'm used to that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely going hard this year, and I'm trying to hit my goal of 10,000 subscribers. We're already 30% there. I know it's a really huge goal to hit, but I believe we can do it. But yeah, let's go ahead and continue. All right, so all we need is 1 Dragon Ball now, and we should be good to go. Wave 26 though. This has been going on for quite a bit, and it's already been 15 minutes. There's no mission we have to do, right? And here's the last reason. Where'd you spawn at? We spawned over here. Okay, it's like my Griffith finally did some damage, so that's good. Save Broly. What? You mean save him? Am I gonna jump in here? We're gonna run a fair TV2. That's all it is. 15 dragon tokens. But I was gonna be something a little crazier, not gonna lie. Like we were gonna get a cool cutscene, but it's all cool. So let's go back to the lobby now. But let's go and see if Frieza's on the banner. Okay, no, he's not. I just looked and said that. But it'd be pretty cool if we could get Frieza and get like a decent trade on him, because I think that one quest we do need to obtain a selection banner. Let's do Frieza. Are you able to be selected? You are. Let's go. How long did I need? 2 hours. Okay. Yeah, we'll come back to that in 2 hours, but for now I think I'm gonna grind a dungeon shop for now, just because I know I need to buy a bunch of these items just to evolve them. So yeah, we need this guy, and I'm assuming if this is like the Sunju raid again, I know I keep referencing it, but it's probably like very similar. Pretty sure this is probably the drop from that raid. And yeah, we need both of these guys to evolve, and I'll probably get this too. So 2,000, huh? I don't think that should take so long since it is 50. So what is that? So we gotta do 100 of them. Okay, it's not too bad, but yeah, I'll go ahead and see you guys in a bit, and yeah, we'll go ahead and try to evolve Broly now. So see you guys in a bit. All right, we finally got it. Let me go over the item real quick. Here it is. Vegeta Super, Lord Frieza Emperor, and I'm pretty sure Roku Super 3, which I already have. Like I said, I was planning on like evolving them in the past, but I don't know why I didn't evolve them, but I guess it's a good thing since now I have all the materials. I think all I need now is just takedowns. So yeah, just 5,000 takedowns, and that should be good. I think for the rest of them I could probably do right now as well. Yeah, we can probably just summon for Frieza right now, just because my timer's already up, and yeah, probably just best to get on both done in one arrow, if that makes sense. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that real quick. Let's go selection banner, and we obviously want my boy Frieza. If you get shiny, I'll take that, but boom. They have the auto sell for gold option too, which is really nice. I didn't know there's that, but it's good. Max inventory space, huh? I really need to clear out my stuff. I have like so many mythics here. Oh my god, why do I have so many epics and rares? So cool. Alright, let's keep summoning now. Let's hope we get Frieza before pity. Oh, Lord Frieza. That's 10 gain. Okay, I think it's more than enough. Let me see if I can get a decent trade for Frieza. I know I didn't get a shiny, right? Definitely didn't get a shiny, I'm pretty sure. Frieza, I think it's just Frieza, right? Lord. Yeah, sadly, he didn't have anything too crazy on him, so not a shiny. We'll do a couple of rerolls here, just to see if we can get something lucky. Let's this. Let's do 50 summons, I think, or rerolls, I mean. And if they want to give me Monarch, I know I've been getting quite lucky with it. I wouldn't mind that at all, but I'll also take a Deadeye. Solar again, okay. I think I'll just keep Solar for now. That's more than fine. And now, what do we need to evolve Frieza? We need a space pod, which we can get pretty easily. And take down Seiya. I think after that, technically speaking, the remote should be like full, I'm pretty sure, right? I'll go ahead and grab that freeze item, which I'm pretty sure was a space pod. Sadly, we couldn't get ourselves a shiny, but that's all fine. Space pod, come to me. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and do the takedown part, and I'll see you guys in a bit. So yeah, alright, all the takedowns are done now, so we're gonna go ahead and evolve my Frieza now. Frieza, 100% everything we need. Cool, and evolve. Alright, yeah, I should have given him better traits, but it's fine. I don't really need anything too crazy on him. It's also have a Roku now. And I'm pretty sure that should have filled the items quest, right? Yes, so cool. Now to Roku. Our Roku's all good to go. Which is evolved one now. I also got Monarch at him, which is pretty surprising, but yeah. Oh, there we go. Roku, dude. Roku Monarch. Wow, it looks really clean. Alright, but that's that. Now I'm just gonna focus on getting Gogeta again. And I'm pretty sure someone said just by using Frieza himself, you technically have like a 20% chance to get him. So we'll be doing that. So I'll see you guys once I get him. So yeah, please Gogeta. Oh, I got him. Let's go. I got him. Finally got him. Finally got Gogeta. Holy dude, I said, oh Gogeta, I got him. Let's go. We got Gogeta, dude. Now all we need to do now is just go back to the lobby and just get his evolution item, and we can finally evolve my goats. Broly, dude. Let's go. All right, let's go now and finally get the evolution. But before that, let's check out how Vegeta looks. Vegeta, where are you at? There you go. So, oh, so that's the difference. This is a base Vegeta. Man, he looks clean. Holy, that's pretty fire. Now, according to the item, all we need is him, right? Yeah, okay. Boom. And apparently, oh, they did refill it. Might need to grind those for the trait rerolls. So, this is what we need. Fuse jacket. Boom, let's get this. And let's get some more rerolls, I guess. Let's get this familiar as well, just in case. And yeah, more rerolls, let's go. How much can I buy? 2200. I'm one off from getting 74, but it's all good. We'll take those extra rerolls, but luckily we were not going to be needing them because we do already have our Vegeta Monarch, so let's go. Oh man, I'm excited. We finally evolve my goat Vegeta. Let's see what we actually need for Vegeta first. Alright, so I'll go ahead and give him some decent stats, and I might as well so we can get some Z base, C plus stats just in case. Vegeta, here you go. All S plus stats. But yeah, let's go ahead and evolve Vegeta now real quick. Vegeta, here we go. Let's go all Z stats, 8,000, and let's do this Vegeta Super. Hopefully that's all we need to do now. So hopefully that's it. He's looking pretty clean. I was kinda wanting to spin on him, but I'll just decide later on in another video if he's like pretty good or not. So maybe by the end of the showcase we'll decide if so. But yeah, so collect all 7 dragon spears in the frozen volcano and then beat the stage 10 times. Okay, so you guys are probably going to be really bored of seeing me do that, so I'll just go ahead and do this really cool transition and we'll see the next part. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, let's check the item, see if that's all. Sacrifice 30 mythic and above units. So luckily we do have a lot of exclusives, so I'm definitely going to be using that. So let's do that real quick. 3, 2, 1, and I think it should be it. So there we go. So we're not done yet. So I think this should be the last part, hopefully, because this has been quite a long process. But yeah, defeat a Frieza boss 10 times, only counts 1 per stage. Alright, so another time skip. And if you guys didn't notice, we are using the shiny Sid drip since we don't have my shiny skin drip anymore. But yeah, go ahead and do that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, so I'm here on my last kill for Frieza, and I'm gonna show you guys a little tip here. Just wait until a little trait chooser pops up. So as always, you guys want to make sure when you go Tyrant arrives. I'm personally using Escanor since he's a really good unit. And for this trick, it's basically to put your Escanor down here, X amount of course, just let him hold off that. But the trick is, I know how this can take like quite a bit just to get like a Frieza kill overall, and it's only 1, so you guys probably don't want to waste like 72 minutes or so just like waiting. And yeah, I'm pretty sure most people know this, but just gonna throw this out there. So first place Escanor as always. And if you guys didn't know, Frieza actually spawns within the 3rd wave, and he should be spawning around now. So yep, there he is. Get your Escanor, put him here, and target him. Do this, dude, whatever, you can nuke him. It's all unnecessary, but as you can see there, he's dead, alright? You're probably like, okay, see, now you gotta finish it all, because if I leave, it won't count, but it will count. So now if you just go back here, and now that we head back to the lobby, it should say that I'm complete, and hopefully that's everything I need for Broly. And say Broly in the volcano. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Alright, so last one. Got another remote surprisingly, but yeah. Alright, now that we're back in the lobby. Now if I look at my items, right, I should have it. Okay, I saw the remote there for a second, but then I saw Broly's pelt next to it. Maybe if I want to go for a Deadeye Broly again, I'll possibly consider it, but this took a while. But it wasn't as bad as the Vanguards True grind. So ooh, we're gonna need to craft a lot of stuff. So we need a bunch of purple essence. Can I craft some of this? 534. Okay, let's open up a couple chests real quick. Cool. Okay, 30. I think that's max, right? We'll check. We need red, yellow, and blue now. Worst comes to worst, I can probably grind for the rest and hopefully just dismantle a couple of my rainbow shards. But yeah, hopefully get lucky here. Okay, it's not what I want to see. 50, huh? Just go ahead and craft again. So let's go ahead and break down some of these guys here real quick. Okay, there you go. Do this again. I don't know if we're gonna have enough, but hopefully we do, because it would really suck to not be able to have enough. But yeah, hopefully my weekly is still available. Yeah, 37 yellow. Let me check my weekly, dude, because I think weekly gives 20, and that's what I'm gonna need if I'm being honest. So let's do this. Okay, cool. That definitely helps a lot. So 10 of each. That's good. Let's do that real quick. Might as well. I think we should have enough now. Hopefully. Let's go over here. I think we might just need to craft a little more. 78%. Okay. You see more blue essences. We're stacked on green essences, so that's good. So we need 32, I'm pretty sure, right? We can calculate that. Alright, so we need 32 red, okay, and 3 yellow. 32 red. Cool, craft. Should be that. That's good, and 3 yellow. Cool. 3 yellow. It's easy. That's the majority of it. Cool. Now we just need a blue, dude, and blue essence. We need blue essences and a bunch of green essences. Damn. So we're gonna need to break down quite a bit of our rainbows. So we'll just do that real quick. Dismantle this dude, of course. Let's go all the way down to 5, why don't we? But yeah, that's all good. This we have. So we just need 40 of these. Okay, I have enough. 120. Damn, it's hitting hard. I think all we need is more green essences, right? How much should we do to that? 100. Ooh, I don't know if we're gonna have enough. It might be like just like a little bit short. Okay. So I just need 20 more. 20 more and we can evolve Broly. Man, that's really sucks. So I think we could possibly complete a challenge and we should be good to go, right? Let me see if there's a challenge available that we can do. And man, I'm running really low on gold too. This sucks. But it's fine. I could probably just summon, because I definitely do want to give Vegeta some better stats as well. So I can do this. Ooh, I can do this. Dude, nice. It should give me like 15. That's good. Do that real quick. Finally. Oh, he can finally evolve Broly, dude. I mean, Vegeta and Broly. I'm still a little upset that Vegeta wasn't his own Vanguard, but it's all good, I guess. He's telling me we still have enough gold, right? I think we need 50k. Okay, we barely have enough gold, but yeah. There we go. Vegeta Super. This S kind of throws me off, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? We can summon real quick, and I think I have some Z stats I can give her real quick, so let's go ahead and do that. I think we need around, like, what? 80k gold just to get, like, him. Just to get some decent stats on him. Let's give him Z stats now. And let's see if we can get lucky here with a quick godly if this game doesn't mind. You know? If you get a godly here, then I'll give it to you. Really, just because how long that grind was, but it doesn't seem like the game wants to give me it. Oh wait, it does want to give me it. Okay, I see how it is. Thank you for that. Because that's good. Shiny Arc Luck. Oh, we already have a C on you, so possibly using that. Come on, can we possibly get another godly? Okay, Z attack, I'll be taking that. Come on, show me a godly spa, and I'll give that to my goat Broly. Come on. Show me a spa, come on. You know how much trouble I went through? You know how much trouble I went through? Okay. No. Do I want to give Broly a godly attack? I mean, might as well, right? See, because I have one godly spa. Should I make it a all godly build? This is really interesting. Would have to summon a little more, but would it really be worth it? It is Broly we're talking about, though. And he's gonna be my first unit for godly stats because Escanor doesn't even have godly, Chamor doesn't have godly, Kage doesn't have godly. I don't know. You know what? If this video gets 50 likes, I'll actually do this challenge again, but it'll be shiny, Monarch, Broly, full godly stats and everything. So make sure you guys are commenting down below that you guys want to see that video. But for now, I think Z plus stats are good for now, just because, yeah, I don't want to give him too crazy treatment, but yeah, godlies are not easy to come by if I do say so myself. And Vegeta, what do you have on you currently? So you just need a spawn range. Okay, cool. So let's get you a Z spawn. I have a lot of this apparently. Or now you should have all Z plus stats once you evolve. And I'm really happy to do this because, yeah, Vegeta was actually one of my very first Monarch units that I got along with Saber. So it's a little upset, like I said, but you know, he is becoming a Vanguard in a way. So definitely happy for that. All right, let's see this. We have everything we need. We have enough gold, right? We do have enough gold. Just want to make sure. Do not want to go back and say, oh, I need something else. But here we go. Broly Super Monarch Evolve. Instant Wrath. Not seeing a cutscene. My whole screen did become dark though. Seeing particles flying around. Yeah, I don't think the cutscene's gonna play. I think it's a little bugged now, so let's go ahead and restart. Alright. We're loaded back in now. Let's go ahead and put my goat Broly on the team. Broly Z Raffle. Interesting. We're gonna take out Gogeta for now. You know, let's make this look a little nice. Let's get another Monarch if I can. So I need to get Monarch on Kage, but yeah. Put Sukuna in here. My goat. There we go. Full Monarch team. We have Broly. 58k damage. So let's do that. And before we do that, let's look at his cosmetic, dude. Hopefully they didn't screw us up. I think he looks really cool right now, but no. Hopefully it looks good. I don't know if it's because of my character, but yeah, I don't know. Something looks a little off. What are you doing now on my screen? What are you doing? It's bugged. Interesting. Alright, we'll just put the Sid cosplay, Sid cosmetic on for now. And we should be good to go. Alright, that looks a lot better. So let's go ahead and showcase Broly now. Alright, we are now here in Sandbox. Let's go ahead and give ourselves some cash, of course. Boom, that should be enough. 300k. And yeah, so 3,000 placement for Broly. And look at that green Monarch, dude. It actually looks really clean on him. So place him down here. And you can already tell here, his range is going to be huge. Holy, I think that's bigger than Dante's, dude. Does he have the biggest range? Let me know down in the comments, but yeah, let's go ahead and place him down. Wait, look at this. Starting cutscene. Oh my god. That's my god. Vegeta, he got beat down by Broly, dude. It's insane, but look at this model for Broly, dude. Holy, that looks clean. Look at me just aura farming with him. Definitely really nice. Definitely like what they did with him. So really cool. And did you just... That's actually insane. But yeah, let's first look at his passives, of course. So first passive, any crit this unit has over 100% gets converted to crit damage instead. Every wave this unit gains 5% crit rate up to 95%. Anytime this unit crits, cleanse self of debuff. Cleanse self of debuffs has 50% crit on placement. this is lost on first upgrade. I mean, he cleanses himself with debuffs, which is kind of like Escanor, so that's pretty cool. Second trade's going to be unrestrained power. Anytime this unit crits, he does attack 3 and buzz on damage at 50%. Local cooldown of 5 seconds. Okay, that's valid. Cannot stack. When this unit does attack 3 and flex rupture. Ooh, he's a bleed unit, huh? It's honestly pretty good. Anytime this unit crits, reduces the cost of next upgrade by 2% up to 30%. That's not bad at all. This resets on upgrade. It's a little interesting, but I guess it's valid somewhat. If this unit attacks an enemy and does not crit, follow up with attack 1 and buff damage by 50% for 60 seconds. Cannot stack. Local 5-second cooldown. That's insane, but as you guys can tell here, 58k base placement damage. That's still really good overall. I think that's a little higher than Sanju or no, Jinmori. No, actually, Jinmori does 100k. What am I saying? Still really good. Definitely not as high DPS as them, but yeah, let's go over his first upgrade here. Wrathful Roar, 64k. He did change his attack from a circle type attack to a rectangle attack, so that's cool. Let's look at that attack he's doing. Oh man, look at his damage already. It went from 58k to 97k. And what is he at right now? 129k? Man, that damage like creep is pretty fast. But let's look at his attack real quick. Kind of like a mini Kamehameha, and he just like goes into a beatdown, which is pretty insane, pretty brutal if I do say so myself for Broly. But yeah, we also have Wrathful Clash here, huh? While its ability is active, plus 20% crit per wave for all units that by per wave for all units that by default have the unbound element up to 100%. After 7 waves, said units start gaining 10% crit damage per wave. Okay, that's not bad at all. I think I'll look at that towards the end though. So next upgrade here is going to be from 129k to 150k, I'm assuming. Oh, we have a cutscene here. Just went like Super Saiyan, I'm pretty sure. It's really cool. 197k. He's already a full AoE, which is really nice. Really good damage overall for just like, I think 40k spent, so really cool. Is he doing a nuke here? What's that? So he's still going to grab him down and beat him up, which is pretty insane, but kind of a nuke here, isn't that? You kind of see like a little face there, kind of reminds you of the face from Mario. I'll pop it up on the screen, but yeah, definitely not a stable damage, but still really good overall. Now, next upgrade is going to be Wrathful Combo, 153k, and obviously, it's probably going to go up a bit, I'm assuming. Radius is still pretty big, I'm not going to lie, so that's good. Okay, it's not really going up too crazy, and I'm assuming that's because of the cooldown, so you might need to wait a little bit for that, so it's all good. Now, the next attack is good. Let's look at this real quick before we get to the next attack. Standing still, and what is this? It's like a quick dash, and bang, just like beats him up real quick, huh? So nothing too crazy here. There's a TP and there's a little beat up thing, but so yeah. Next thing is gonna be Wrathful Blast. Now, another cutscene here. Man, these cutscenes are really cool. It's one of the things I really like about anime Vanguards. We're always cooking for that. That's good. He's doing a mini Kamehameha, and I think he did a time stop better, which is something you see a lot in animes. So yeah. Alright, so look at that mini Kamehameha. And like I said, really nice time stop here, I think. Let me know down in the comments what that is, because yeah, like I said, I'm not too big of a Dragon Ball Z fan, but I mean, I'm not really, I wouldn't say I'm not a fan of it, but I just haven't like seen too much of it. But yeah, 216k. I think his damage buffs are going back at it again, right? Is he? It doesn't seem like it. He's kind of more of at a stable damage level for now, but that's good. And his attack did change to like a cone-like attack, so that's pretty cool. Radius is still pretty decently huge, if I say so myself. I really gotta stop saying that. I say that so much in my videos, but yeah. Next upgrade is gonna be his last one. Flames of Rage, 260k, and yeah, 377k damage. Okay, that's not bad. I think he's probably gonna be fluctuating a little more though. Let's give him a couple seconds, right? Yeah, so 500k, huh? 500k, and I think according to the wiki, it was like 140k to like max him out. And I know people in the comments are probably like, oh, let's see. I think Deadeye's are probably a better trait for him. And let's be honest, dude. I don't think anyone in the right mind is gonna spin off a Monarch dude, because a Monarch is a Monarch dude. And let's do some basic math here. 140k times 3. I have 4 other units that I need to max out. Oh, Escanor. I don't think we all have money to spare, but definitely really good. Trait Deadeye for Infinite, and which I might do a second video on, like I said early on. I don't know, maybe. I don't know. I have a lot of video ideas planned, but let me know if you guys would want to see that. I'm thinking about getting into tournament videos, so that might be pretty cool. But yeah, 500k damage, huh? And pretty insane. Definitely really worth it. I think Monarch is probably the best overall for him, just like money-wise, but yeah, definitely not as crazy damage as Escanor, but I'm still really happy. He seems like a pretty good unit, and I think that people are just probably, yeah, just too accustomed to having a 1.1 million damage for Escanor. Still really good though, but enough of my yapping. Let's go down and look at his special action here. So let's go ahead and activate that. Ooh, it's a domain, huh? And look at this. I'm not even sure where this is from, but man, this just looks super nice. So he's also kind of like a support type unit, which is pretty insane because he's doing 500k, and he's also going to be boosting unbound units, which is pretty cool, dude, honestly. Pretty cool. I definitely think Broly is currently one of my favorites. Senju, then Escanor, of course. But yeah, I think that's it for today's video. Let me know what you guys thought of Broly down in the comments. I think he's really good. I did think this was a lot easier, but you know, I'm not asking for the devs to throw me another Vanguard Senju type bus again, but yeah, I think that's a pretty fun video. Definitely happy it didn't take as much time, but yeah, if you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you guys are liking and subscribing as always, because they definitely do help a lot. And I'm trying to hit 10k by the end of this year. I know it's a big goal, but I feel like we can hit it just with your guys' support, because you guys have been doing amazing, so thank you for that. And yeah, if you guys do subscribe before 10k, you'll be able to know me before the fame, but I'm still somewhat famous. Not really, but you know, 3k is still a lot for me, so thank you for that. And without further ado, guys, I'll see you guys in my next video. So, peace.